Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings in Game 3 of the preseason. Guys, sorry about the late post-game show analysis. I was just working too hard yesterday, and when I went home, I just fell asleep right away. I was just so tired. So my apologies for not going live on the ZLN post-game show. This is technically a post-game show, so when it comes down to it, my apologies about not going live at that particular moment. But, there's no later than never to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers and game analysis. So without further ado, guys, this is just the post video of the analysis of Game 3 of preseason, Lakers versus the Kings. And if you guys haven't yet, please show me the love support by subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you'll be in the know for future videos, and of course every single Lakers post-game show live on ZLN on YouTube. So it's returning once again, Lakers basketball. We only have 3 preseason games remaining till we reach the regular season, which we will be facing the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets. And when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, this is just a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to show what they're made of in preseason, and will it continue to be the same trend once we reach the regular season. And so far, I am liking what I'm seeing from the Los Angeles Lakers so far in this preseason game, seeing certain lineups, certain scenarios where we could potentially see, when it comes down to certain lineups that could be in play. And when it comes down to it, this Lakers team has a lot of promise and expectations heading into this upcoming season. And so far, I am liking what I'm seeing. And just make sure to subscribe to the channel, hitting that notification bell, and follow me all across social media. I really do appreciate it. So let's talk about this Lakers win in preseason against the Sacramento Kings. Obviously, the Lakers were shorthanded tonight. No LeBron, no Anthony Davis, no Jared Vanderbilt, no Cam Reddish. Obviously, those two are dealing with injuries due to their the reports of a couple of weeks ago. So it was expected that Vando and Cam Reddish will not play in this game, but LeBron and Anthony Davis, it was a coach decision. Obviously, for some reason, you don't have to play all superstars in preseason games. Like that's just the norm of what we see in preseasons. Obviously, superstars on every NBA team don't play their superstars, but we could expect to see a potential matchup in preseason of the Lakers versus the Milwaukee Bucks, and we could expect to see LeBron and Anthony Davis playing, because it was just announced yesterday that Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo will be playing in that particular matchup in preseason. So that's something to really look forward to. I really can't wait. Let's get into the stats. Obviously, when you look at the lineup, shorthanded, but the Lakers still managed to get the win in that particular night against the Kings. With the lineup of Taurean Prince, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, D'Angelo Russell, and Gabe Vincent. Personally, guys, when it comes down to this lineup, this could be a type of scenario that we could see once if somehow LeBron and Anthony Davis are sitting out due to either injuries or just that just could be that type of scenario, a potential lineup. But it sort of remains to be seen if that is the lineup that we could see, because personally I would rather have Christian Wood in the starting lineup instead of maybe Gabe Vincent, Gabe Vincent or Jackson Hayes. That could be another scenario that we could see if somehow things don't go according to plan of a certain lineup with certain matchups. But so far, it worked, actually. It worked to the Lakers' favor. Obviously, when you look at the guy that really led the way for the Lakers to win tonight, and that was D'Angelo Russell. And, since the preseason started, he has been on a roll. Shooting has been the key to D'Angelo Russell's success on this team. And, just the scoring effort that he brings to the table. And, just having 21 points out there tonight and had 8 assists and 3 rebounds. And I believe he went 2 of 5 from the 3. So that tells you right there that D'Angelo Russell is locked and loaded for the regular season to start. Obviously, I hope he brings that same energy once we face the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets in the opening day of the regular season. And, when it comes down to it, guys, it's just going to be very fun to watch and seeing what the expectations of what D'Angelo Russell is going to bring to the table for this upcoming season. And, he's also fighting for a contract. He's fighting for a contract year. So we're going to see him potentially be the all-star D'Angelo Russell during his times with the Brooklyn Nets. So that's my expectations out of him. Hopefully he brings that to the table for the Lakers, but sort of remains to be seen if that is comes to fruition. But just by himself, without Anthony Davis or LeBron James, he commanded the team in this win against the Kings in that game tonight, in that particular game in preseason. And guys, just ahead of time, my apologies. I am recording this outside, so if you hear any outdoor interference, my apologies. If you hear some wind gusts or just people talking in the background, I am recording this outside because I'm at school at the moment. But it's just one of those type moments where I had to record it because I'm not going to have time to record this any time of the day. So this is the perfect time for me to do it. So my apologies ahead of time. So with that being said, just a great night for D'Lo. Gabe Vincent showed what he was made of in the starting lineup as well. Honestly, guys, he is going to be something special to watch as well. But just on a personal note, when it comes down to a guy in his position, I personally think we should have him coming off the bench more than anything. But I kind of see where Darvin Ham is going with this because, the Lakers do have size this upcoming season. So, we have depth, players who can play multiple positions. So I kind of see where the mindset where Darvin Ham is going with this particular lineup in case Anthony Davis and LeBron are sitting out at the same time. But it's more likely that one of those guys are potentially going to be in the lineup when the other is resting. Oh, but, God forbid, though, somehow, LeBron is injured or maybe Anthony Davis more likely is injured, then, there could, or both at the same time, there's a possibility that this could be the lineup. But, Gabe Vincent really showed up in this game tonight against the the Kings, having 18 points out there tonight, had 2 assists. But the main success of this game tonight was his shooting. He was the best shooter in this game. He went 4 of 8 from the 3. Obviously, his shooting is going to be a big help for this Lakers team, especially when it comes to playoff time. That's where he has been well recognized when it comes to his shooting and just being the guy for at the point guard position to really command the floor. And playoffs is a long way to go for us to witness it, but he's been recognized as that in that particular area of success. But so far in the preseason, he has been showing some pretty good shooting efforts, and hopefully we will see more out of him throughout this preseason and go into this upcoming season. So great job out there for Gabe Vincent. Rui Hachimura, obviously he has shown a lot of growth in this preseason. averaging 13 points, had 6 rebounds, and went 1 of 3 from the 3. Just his dominance on the defensive side is also to be recognized as well. But, guys, there's no doubt in my mind about this. I think Rui Hachimura earned the 5th starter role on the Lakers starting lineup. It's just fitting for him to receive this particular role, and it's been well regarded. I mean, over the summer, there's been talks that he is going to be the starter, being part of the starters next to LeBron and Anthony Davis. So there's no doubt in my mind that he deserves it. He showed it last season in the playoffs. So just for him to get some that type of recognition, obviously deserving of that as well. So we just have to hope and see if that comes, if he lives up to that expectations. And so far he has been. For the past 3 games now in preseason, he's been lighting it up for the Los Angeles Lakers when he is starting and also coming off the bench as well. So Rui Hachimura has been living up to the expectations. I really can't wait to see more out of him for sure. So great job out there for him. Taurean Prince, again in the starting lineup. This is another scenario where, as we've been hearing for the past couple of weeks, is that, him, Rui Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt are fighting for that 5th starter role on the Los Angeles Lakers. But I just see more Rui Hachimura is getting that role over all of them. But, Taurean Prince is making a name for himself. He's also in the same situation to what D'Lo is dealing with when it comes to contracts, deserving of a contract. So this is another scenario where he will potentially be having a great season when it comes down to getting paid for this next off season. So another scenario here. He had 13 points, had 7 rebounds out there tonight, had 2 steals. So he's great on the defensive side of the ball. Went 2 of 5 from the 3. So another 3-and-D type of player that we were honestly waiting for. We didn't have that last season, but when it comes down to it, I mean, this is the guy that can help the Lakers on any given side, on the offensive side, defensively. But I think more likely he's going to help the Lakers defensively. But at the same time, he is a 3-and-D player, so he can shoot as well. So expect more out of him. I am honestly going to expect a lot out of him as well. But it's more likely that he's going to be coming off the bench. But if somehow, like the scenario that I mentioned, if Anthony Davis and LeBron are either both sitting out, and when it comes to resting, or God forbid, injuries occur, make no mistake, Taurean Prince is the next in line to help the Lakers, either coming off the bench or being like the 6th man coming off the bench, or be part of the starting lineup. That could be another scenario there when it comes down to the lineup that we could expect. But and also we also need to remember this as well. Taurean Prince did play with D'Lo, so I kind of see where Darvin Ham is going with this when it comes down to the relationship aspect of certain players. And Taurean Prince and D'Angelo Russell have a history of playing together during their time with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So this is another scenario here where I understand why Darvin Ham is putting up this particular lineup in place, because of the relationship that Taurean Prince and D'Lo had back in their days in Minnesota. So this is a great scenario there, and obviously we're seeing a lot of success for these past 2 games now with both guys on the same court together, and it's working. Obviously it is working because of the good relationship there. So hopefully we'll see more out of that for sure. When it comes down to the bench, not a lot of activity from the bench side, other than maybe Christian Wood, who put up 13 points out there tonight in this game against the Sacramento Kings, had 4 rebounds out there tonight. And then other than that, Maxwell Lewis, he had 7 points, shot 1 3 out there. So the rookie is making a name for himself for this Lakers team, and as a rookie. So just great job on his part. What else? When you look at other players or other rookies from a 2-way contract standpoint, Alex Fudge had 4 points out there tonight, and Colin Castleton had 4 points and 2 blocks. Led the Lakers tonight in that game tonight with 2 blocks out there tonight. And then you have Scottie Pippen Jr., who, he was just there because he's there, because the Lakers are resting their own players, and two-way players can't play in the preseasons. So just expect him not being on the Lakers roster more often, because he's a part of the South Bay Lakers, and some South Bay Lakers players can play in preseason games. So his presence was not really that noticeable. He only played for 6 minutes. But you see the others from Max Christie, who had 7 points, I believe, out there tonight, with 5 rebounds out there tonight as well. Demoy Hodge didn't have a good night out there. Then you had Jalen Hood-Schifino, who had 4 points, but he's still learning the ropes. He had 6 rebounds out there tonight, so great on the defensive side of the ball. But other than that, this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. They were just all over the place when it comes down to their success, especially in the third quarter, where they just took it over in the third quarter, and that was just done deal there. The Lakers led in the fourth quarter with 40 points in the third quarter, and that was just a done deal. The Lakers just won the game, in that particular moment. So, just a great win out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And when it comes down to it, guys, we could expect more out of this team, and I'm just so excited for Lakers basketball to finally be returning in the regular season. And that's just something that we could expect to see for sure from of how well they're playing for these past couple of preseason games. And so far, without LeBron and Anthony Davis, I think they can handle their own. But, we just have to wait and see. There's only one game. But, we could expect to see a lot of success out of this team, a lot of help with depth, and players just playing their roles. Once they do that, we can honestly win games that way. So, really can't wait to see out of this team, what they bring to the table offensively and defensively, especially the shooting. Finally, the shooting is returning to the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's showing, and I really can't wait to see more out of them. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And once again, sorry for not going live on that particular post-game show analysis. This is just the post-game show, so video edition. So my apologies ahead of time, guys. I already mentioned it, but just want to apologize again for not going live. But make no mistake, hitting that notification bell, subscribing. I will be going live every single Lakers post-game show. This is just a setback. So just expect the return of Lakers ZLN Lakers post-game show on YouTube. So please be in the know by just hitting that notification bell, subscribing to the channel, and follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, all those great social media sites. And of course, like always, just subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next live streams and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.